Well, good morning. I'm busy organizing, and I'm glad that people with intelligence can see for themselves worldwide, internationally, what a lunatic Olivier Arundel is and the depth of the stupidity of his voters and supporters. And Olivier Arundel is running a scam getting passports and IDs. And I encourage all of his dumb followers to give him their information while he's in Santo Domingo. I would give him everything: passport, ID, driver's license, because in life there is something called natural selection. It's survival of the fittest. And because of technology, the dumbest people on earth continue to survive and thrive long past their due date. And with natural selection and survival of the fittest, only the smartest and the strongest survive. But with technology these days, every Dotin baby survives. Every Dotin person makes it to maturity and has the ability to vote. And there is a certain percentage of every single population on earth who are born simply too dumb, low IQ. And it's not an insult. There are people born with IQs below 100. Some people in government have IQs of 80. Look at the spelling and grammar of Olivier Arundel, and you would be able to tell right away he is low IQ'd. And the only people voting and supporting and enabling Olivier Arundel are those poor, unfortunate souls who are even dumber than him, like Michael Davis and Marwin Wilson. And I have my own list of OMC roaches and supporters. And when I check them out from top to bottom, they are the lowest basement dwellers, bottom feeders, incels, barely literate nuts. Those are the people coming at me and supporting OMC. And I encourage them to give Olivier all of your personal information, because when OMC and Olivier act and do dumb things, it's it makes my life so much easier for me. Because what is my job? I am a content creator. Check my resume. I am a content creator. I create digital content. And OMC dummies and people like Michael Davis and Marwin Wilson and Farley Elshot, who are all secretly taking back shots. And they are beta cucks, not real men, but women abusers. And they love and worship Olivier because he is the ideal version of them. And intelligent people realize not only is Olivier a dum dum, but he's also a malignant con artist. And I will continue to post Olivier Arundel content because it is easy and he makes my life so much easy. when he is conning his dumb supporters and OMC voters. And it just makes my life so much easier when you provide all of the content for me. And for people who want to attack me for Olivier Arundel, like Marwin Wilson and Michael Davis, what can I say? There are no real masculine men, no real Negro men who follow and vote for OMC. Just niggas with slave mentalities. So Michael Davis and Marwin Wilson, my niggas, my slaves. You cannot tell Judith Remove anything until your minds are freed, okay? And anyone behind an Obia man kissing his ass and gobbling his dick has something called mental slavery. And Olivier Arundel, the fat, dirty Obia man, is their Messiah to worship and look up on. So all of St. Martin need to be praying for the salvation of these low IQ OMC voters and supporters. And I will continue doing my work diligently. Have a blessed day, St. Martin. St. Martin people have to genuinely feel sorry for poor examples of male role models like Farley Elshot, Marwin Wilson, and Michael Davis. Because if you see Marwin Wilson in the dating group, up and down looking for a woman, understand something, right? It got a bunch of these St. Martin men got resentment from the time they were being raised by single mothers. They don't like women. And that is the reason why there was one OMC candidate that raped his own daughter. Understood? So when you see these submissive, beta cook men trashing strange random women for other men, understand their situation, and they have a lifelong hatred and resentment towards women. And that is why they are abusive towards even strange, random women and will always defend an abusive man like Olivier Arundel when attacking a woman. But these beta submissive bitches who have inner hatred and resentment towards women from birth because of their upbringing, they need to be pitied, but also they need to be called out. People like Marwin Wilson and Farley Elshot and Michael Davis, who have issues with women, who are secretly down low, submissive, basic men, need to be called out. And that is why I'm here. Okay, so I thank these guys for coming to attack me. Because any man attacking a random woman for another man tells me everything that I need to know. And my only question is, are you guys tops or are you guys bottoms? Because the way these men are moving and arguing and gossiping and trying to argue and fight women, Marwin Wilson, Michael Davis, Farley Elshot, I believe that you guys are bottoms, right below Olivier Arundel, and you guys will thrive in prison. Have a wonderful day. St. Martiners need to study psychology. St. Martin, women need to understand the psychology of a weak, broken man. If some random man calls you a hoe, a this or that, understand he is speaking about his mother. Research Psychology 101. Any man calls me any name, bitch, hoe, slut, tramp, he is describing his mother because he ain't fucking me. Understood? He's gossiping about me and he resents me and he has issues with me. But his issues are not with me or my words. His issues stem from childhood. A lot of these men raised by tired, struggling, single women grow up to resent and hate women. And that is why these OMC men are doing anything to get up their Point Blanche prison so that they can relax and be themselves. And they can be the women among men. And Marvin Wilson, Michael Davis, Farley Elshot. Once you come on my pages or mention my name, it's open season. Understood? So when your pictures and you are showing up in videos and I'm calling your name is because OMC and Olivier Arundel has pumped your dumb ass up to come and attack a random strange woman. And I am here to let you guys know I'm not your mother. Every single name that you try to call me is your mother's exponentially. Your parents, I'm sorry, all your single mothers did a terrible job of raising all you. No respect, no education. Going on 50 with slave mentalities and abusive tendencies towards any female. Men, understand something. If you hate a strange woman for no reason, it stems from your childhood. Go and resolve your mama issues. You have issues with your mother. Go home and speak to mommy. Ask her for forgiveness and go talk to her. Because what's going on is all you have issues with all your mother because of who and what she was, and then all you want to take it out on the rest of the Samaritan women population. But I am not the one Michael Davis, Marvin Wilson, Farley Elshot. Every single one of these niggas cannot wait to go to prison. Why? To be surrounded by men. Have a wonderful day. Boom.
Olivier Arundel on a sudden flight left St. Martin in the dead of night, headed out to the Dominican shore with passports he couldn't ignore. Olivier Arundel on the run down in the Caribbean sun, with those stolen papers in hand, trying to escape from hand. St. Martin people wonder why he took their trust with a bold-faced lie. Now in the islands he's laying low, hoping his secret's not to show. Olivier Arundel on the run down in the Caribbean sun, with those stolen papers in hand, trying to escape from his own land.